They called me Trash Bag Tessa. I don't think anyone at school even knew my real name. Every morning, I'd walk down Maple Street, dragging two black trash bags behind me, one slung over my shoulder, the other dragging on the sidewalk, always stuffed to the brim. Sometimes they clanked. Sometimes they smelled faintly of smoke. Sometimes, if you looked closely, you'd see the handle of a frying pan poking out, or a pair of scuffed ballet flats. People talked, loudly. She must be homeless, probably collecting cans for drug money. Her mom's probably a hoarder. Or my personal favorite, she's just weird, but none of them ever asked me. Not once. It started about 6 months ago, right after Dad left. He didn't say goodbye, just packed up his things in the middle of the night and left a hole where his side of the bed used to be. Mom unraveled fast after that. Some mornings she didn't get out of bed. Some mornings she cried so hard she forgot I was even in the room. One day, I came home from school and found her on the kitchen floor with a bottle of prescription pills spilled across the tile. She was still breathing, but barely. That was the first time I called 911, not the last. After that, she'd disappear for days. I was 15. I didn't have a car, no income. And CPS? I couldn't risk it. I knew if I told anyone, they'd separate us. Maybe put her in some state hospital and me in a foster home. I couldn't let that happen. I wouldn't. So I started collecting things. From houses that were foreclosed and forgotten, from donation bins that overflowed, from yard sales where people just wanted to get rid of everything at the end of the day. I made friends with a janitor at the community center who'd leave out broken appliances and gently used clothes for me, just in case I knew someone who needed them. I always knew someone. Every night, I'd repack the bags, keep the good stuff, ditch the moldy or useless. Our house, the little blue one with the peeling paint on 8th and Birch, became a patchwork of borrowed things. I learned how to fix lamps, clean stains out of rugs, and cook meals from next to nothing. But none of that mattered to the kids at school. They only saw the girl with greasy hair, baggy clothes, and trash bags full of junk. Until Miss Cartwright, the art teacher, forgot her purse in the parking lot. I found it. She cried when I returned it. I remember her saying, "I didn't expect you to bring it back." I almost said something then. Almost. But I didn't. Then in October, a house on 6th Street caught fire. A single mom with 3 kids lived there. They lost everything. I showed up the next morning with one of my bags. Pillows, clothes, a barely used coffee pot. One of the news vans saw me. Took a picture. Interviewed the mom. I didn't even know they were filming. By Monday, my face was everywhere. The girl with the trash bags wasn't stealing. She was stockpiling for people like her, people who had nothing and no one. Suddenly, kids who wouldn't look at me were sharing my story on Instagram. Parents were donating. The same kids who used to whisper started calling me a hero. Even the principal asked me to speak at an assembly. But honestly, I didn't do it for them. I did it for my mom. I did it for the version of me who used to be hungry and scared and cold and didn't know how to ask for help. So yeah, maybe I looked like a girl dragging garbage. But really, I was dragging hope. And I'd do it again. Every day. With or without their applause.